Welcome back to another Saturday Elite 5 Minutes with me, Bev. And today I want to talk about one of the biggest causes of stress, mistakes and client fallouts. And it's not tax deadlines or technical errors, it's poor communication. Let me be blunt, your clients can't read your mind. They don't automatically know what's included in your service, what you expect from them, or how you want them to work with you, unless you tell them. And yet so many accountants and bookkeepers fall into this trap of just assuming that clients just know. Well, here's a spoiler alert, they don't. Let me give you some examples. Say a client misses a deadline for providing documents. You get frustrated thinking, why can't they just send me what I need on time? But did you ever clearly explain exactly what you need, by when, and why it matters? Or did you just assume they'd just figure it out? Another example, a client keeps calling you at 8 p.m. with quick questions. You feel resentful, but have you ever set boundaries about your office hours, or are you silently expecting them just to guess? Communication gaps cause frustration on both sides, and they're completely avoidable. So remember, clarity is kindness. Clear communication doesn't make you bossy or demanding, it makes life easier for everyone. When clients know what to expect, they relax. When you know what to expect from them, you relax. So everyone's happier and the work gets done smoothly. So how do we fix communication gaps? Well, here's my 3-step framework: set, repeat, reinforce. So step number 1, set expectations from the beginning. This begins at onboarding. Don't just send a welcome email and hope for the best. Have a clear written outline of what's included in their package, what's not included, what you need from them and when. Also, how you communicate, email, portal, telephone. When can they expect responses from you? For example, you might say, we'll reply within 2 business days. For urgent matters, please call the office. We don't monitor emails on evenings or weekends. That way, if a client emails you at 10 p.m. on a Friday, they already know not to expect a reply until Monday. So setting the expectations up front saves a mountain of headaches later. Step 2, repeat consistently. People just forget. Clients get busy. Just because you said it once doesn't mean they'll remember. So build reminders into your communication. If you need documents by the 10th, don't just ask once, send a reminder on the 7th, another on the 9th, automate it as much as you can. And if you've changed your process, don't assume clients will just notice. Tell them super clearly and tell them more than once. Repetition isn't nagging, it's helpful. And step number 3, reinforce with action. This is where boundaries come in. If a client consistently ignores deadlines, don't rush around fixing it for them behind the scenes. That just trains them to keep going and keep being shoddy. Instead, reinforce the boundary. Because we didn't receive your information by the deadline, your report will now be delayed. Or if a client outside your agreed hours, let it go to voicemail and respond during the set times. Clients take their cue from you. If you reinforce your boundaries, they'll respect them. If you don't, they'll just keep pushing. Now, I know some of you are now thinking, but Bev, won't clients get annoyed if I'm too strict? But actually, no. Clear communication doesn't lose you good clients, it loses you the ones who are never going to respect your time anyway. The clients who value you will be super grateful for the clarity. They want to know how things work. They want the reassurance that you're organised and you're professional. Let me share a quick coaching story. One of my clients used to dread VAT returns because half of the clients would send records in late. Every quarter it was chaos. We introduced a clear communication system, a welcome pack at onboarding, automated reminders 14 days before the deadline, and a firm rule that anything received late would be filed in the next period. The result? 80% of clients started sending information early. Stress levels dropped dramatically, and the client finally took a weekend off without panicking, all because they communicated clearly, set their boundaries, and they stuck to them. So the mindset shift I want you to take away from this week: communication is not about efficiency, it's about respect. Respect for your time, respect for your client's time, and respect for the relationship. When you assume clients can read your mind, you set everyone up for failure. When you set, repeat, and reinforce clear communication, you set everyone up for success. So here's your action step for this week. Choose one area of client communication that's currently messy or frustrating. Maybe it's deadlines, maybe it's response times, maybe it's clients sending information in every random format under the sun. Whatever it is, create a simple communication rule around it. Write it down, share it with your clients, and stick to it. You'll be amazed at how much smoother everything runs once you stop expecting clients to read your mind. So remember, clarity is kindness and communication is your responsibility as the professional. So fix it and you'll fix 80% of the frustrations you're dealing with. And that's your Elite 5 Minutes with me, Bev, for this Saturday. Now go and tighten up that communication.